same thing. We're at 2222 North, 1150 West, Layton, Utah. It is September 28th, 2013. I'm here with Lieutenant Sheldon. We're going to do a quick inspection of the property here today. Rain gutters, soffits, windows.
Rain gutters are falling.
Looks like they are a little bit right there.
I've gone through and I've put them back in place.
Eaves look fine. Got a little bit of water damage right there. A couple of dings in the tile right here. I'm just gonna go around and start showing whatever I can. Got the ceilings. Lieutenant has asked if we can get something on the back of the door right here at the very bottom. Right there. Seems the door's shut. Got a little bit of we've got some space that you can see. You can see outside space. I'm gonna go downstairs first. There's our walls.
Yeah, I bet.
Tile in the kitchen, or bathroom.
It's actually linoleum.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's not tile, it's linoleum.
Hot water's fine. Flushing. Looks like there's a little water damage. It's dry. I checked that out. That's dry. It's an incident that happened from way back. That's dry in there. Got no screen on this window here. Is it open? It opens, shuts. Keep going. Got this wall here that looks like it's been textured. Trying to get an orange pill back on this. So we've got some painting that needs to be done.
We've got the paint to
Do you? Okay. Hurricane straps. Are you changing the filter?
I haven't got a new filter yet from Brian, but I did replace the filter when we first moved in.
Okay. It's important that that gets replaced.
Every 3 to 6 months.
Yeah. That's really important that we have everything running smooth.
The cycling and everything.
Oh, it's very
saves
important.
the central air part of it right there.
Got a little water right here at the very bottom underneath this stop right here. And it's actually, we've got water right there right now. Hurricane straps. Window was fine, there's no screen. There's the shelves. Vinyl on this floor is a little hammered. Sheldon mentioned that this had been loose, the ceiling had been loose, and he put in some nails. Right there, there. A couple of nails to secure the ceiling.
There are actually a lot of them patched over, like there's one here, here.
As it is right now, this ceiling
Is stiff. I've got one.
Okay.
it's stiff right now. It's not going anywhere. We've got a vinyl window with the screen and 1-inch blinds.
Alright, those are brand new.
Oh, good. So blinds are working fine. Here's our walls.
That was Lonnie asking about Tristan.
Tristan is.
Yeah. He said he cleaned all the carpets before we moved in, but it was not the case. Come here, buddy. Come here.
Is it okay if I come into your
Yeah.
rooms
Yeah,
here?
go ahead.
All right, thanks. One-inch blinds, no cracks in the windows. That door is a little beat up right there. It shuts, and all is fine. A smudge of paint on the walls. A little crack right there on the wall, looks like. I don't know what that's from.
This room we haven't painted yet.
Yeah. No lamp on the light.
Yeah, that one was the one that was missing.
Okay. We got everything dressed in here. Thanks for letting me crash your bedrooms.
No, not a problem. I planned on you coming in anyway.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Looks like
A little bit of
Doors.
frame damage here.
yeah. Noticed that.
No, I didn't mention this to you, but like on this door frame, these screws are all stripped out within the door frame, so the door keeps sagging off, falling off.
Is that right? Even though it's a brand new door?
Yeah, it's a brand new door. You can see bottom hinges.
Oh. I gotta get some longer screws. I wonder if Brian has any longer
They've got screws in there like this right now.
Oh, she's got some liquid nails.
Liquid nails, no.
Liquid nails, when you gotta screw that long, liquid nail that nail, screw it in. I mean, you have no other choice. You got your hinges and everything like that.
And that's not the only door that's that way now.
Liquid nails that and it'll work
This
just fine.
was part of, actually I screwed it here. This is holding the ceiling up. I'll take care of that, I'll address that because that was my doing.
Okay.
But you can see the ceiling sagging like right here. This is the worst ceiling in here. And I've put screws in it, but it pops right back out. The only way that I know that you can get it to go up is to take and get some like little silver fender washers, screw it up into place, you know, get them to sink in enough to where we can get new mud over it.
Are you catching the joist running this way?
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
All right. Is it? We got a gap between the joist and the sheetrock right now.
1 inch gap right there. The ceiling falls 1 inch.
Wish I had a chair that I could mess around with that.
Get that?
Here's our closet. So that's an older door.
That's 750. That's the first installment right there. Scott? You know I'm going to sign,
No.
right?
This door frame here, I don't know if we can get another piece right here to put down, because the last door that was here had been over pushed in, and that was part of the reason why the door was messed up. The door frame stopped. But I've got this frame fixed where it shuts nice now, but my concern is I don't want to have the door pushed in and have damage on the door. And it stops now.
There you are.
So Sheldon's asking for a stop right here.
Come on.
If possible.
Okay. All right.
It's a college admissions acceptance for Mackenzie. I don't think her phone's on right now.
You'd have to call Melanie's house.
Come on, get in here.
We got a crack right here. Now I get finish this wall too. But this crack used to be worse. But it just
Came
seems
back
to be
through
coming
after
back
we did
through.
the sanding and painting.
I think it has something to do with either settlement. The wall's not wet or that, but I think it's because the house is still settling from age.
I build houses from scratch and they settle. Unless you put a ton of gravel underneath, you're just gonna have settling.
Yeah.
Tristan,
That's not a structural issue.
No.
stay up here.
So here's our. looks like right here.
That's the tape line. It's actually what this is kind of. See, this one's doing the same thing. This is kind of how I know that
Tristan!
the roof is kind of leaking in spots. But you know, I haven't seen any serious water.
If there's more than a gallon of water, we'd
Show
know.
more,
We would know it.
Definitely.
Yeah, we'd know. I think it's just.
Tristan!
I think it's just the age of the house. I've got 3 of my own personal houses right in Layton, right in this area, and it's the same thing. So here's our cabinets. No problem with hinges or anything with the cabinets.
This one I fixed. I put a new rail in it. The drawer here was busted out. To give you a little bit of an idea of what I had to do to fix this. If you look at this, this is actually the front piece of this drawer. I just switched the drawer around and I reattached the back here. Now all this is old glue from the last people, old damage here, over stapled. I mean, the back of the drawer is hammered, but I rotated it around to, you know, make it usable.
These are such good looking cabinets.
They are, they're beautiful
You're not
cabinets.
gonna fix that. You're not gonna replace just a face there.
No,
so
no.
that's probably our best alternative.
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
what I
This
figured,
one
because
here on your part.
I went looking. Now I got the drawer that's sitting there and I just got to put it back in place. I pulled it off due to paint. Here.
Fridge all right? Did the fridge come with everything?
The fridge came in here. You know, we asked Doug about this. He did replace these 2 pieces. I've got to fix that. I'm going to fix this here so it doesn't pop out anymore.
There's some liquid nails in a couple of spots here.
Well, I'm not a big liquid nail fan. Dishwasher. Brian helped me out today, so I'm going to get this taken care of. It needs a piece of wood that's stuck up underneath so it'll stop it from falling out. Because it was never attached to the part here. So I'm going to stick this piece of wood up in here, screw it in, screw the dishwasher in place so it's taken care of. We've been asking about this plug here for the jet dry. That way we can at least have spot-free glasses. It's something simple. It's only like a $2 part. I looked it up. I found it. The door here. There's a serious problem with these doors too. These hinges aren't holding here. They're doing the same thing. This door has actually been kicked in, and whoever did it did the work they took. This door should actually be on this side. And how I know this, these are the old hinge spots. Right on, it's either, think about this. Actually, no. But this here, as you can see, is re-splitting up. It doesn't fully seal across the bottom. The doors have been, like I said, rotated, and you can see that they've been cut. This has been cut. You can see their line that they cut it on. You know, it's just little things.
Get a better finished carpenter than that. But
Well,
it is what it is.
it is what it is, you know. I mean, I'm a structural builder. I'm a certified welder. I build $3-4 million buildings, you know, and I do a lot of finish work, tin work, stuff like that. Been in the business for over 5 years. I run my own crew. You know, we wouldn't go into $1 million business, do something half, or go into for repair and do a quick call fix, you know, we go and readdress it. I mean, that's what keeps giving us our business. That's what makes our business.
Who do you work for?
I work for J&M Steel Solutions.
Is that right?
Yes.
You've been with those guys for like 5 years?
I have been with these guys for, I'd say, close to 2 years almost. It's about
What,
3
J&M?
Yeah, about
You've been there for a little over a year and a half.
Is that right?
Is that?
Yeah, because you started in April, 2 weeks after I started my job at Apple.
And
Damn.
I've been with Unlimited Steels. I've been with Custom Specialty Steel. Now this door, it's just a little adjustment that I've got to finish doing. I put these doors up.
These are fine. My battery is unfortunately running low. I just noticed. I'm gonna have to go quicker. We got a couple of dings in the tub here.
That's awesome, Brian. I've got to applaud you on that. That's what I was asking for to begin with.
Asking for what? What was that?
You did a beautiful job this time. This is beautiful compared to what it was. I had a caulk line about this wide all the way around the window.
Is that right?
Yeah. I mean, about that width there, you know. And this I don't care for too much. But it is what it is. I'll fix that.
Oh.
Is he done in here?
I don't know. Is he here still?
Yeah, he is, and he better not be freaking done in that bathroom. I'm not even kidding. Seal on half of it and doesn't have to seal on the other half.
We're missing a. This is not opening.
Yeah, it's not fun. Would you like some help?
Sunshine. Oh, these blinds are not opening. We have no screen. Glass seems to be fine here. Sorry to bother you. I thought you were asleep. I thought I could be really quiet and get in and out here quick.
My dog lives a little.
You're all over it. All right. I have to finish this up quick. So here's. We got no knob on that.
No.
Okay.
I actually do have knobs that I went and bought out of my own pocket. You can see we've got the same issue going on here. Sagging all the way across. And this is part has been replaced.
Oh, you can see that right there.
Yeah, we haven't touched the ceilings. We've touched the walls, obviously, with the painting and everything, but not the ceilings as of this point.
Well, like I was talking with Sheldon about, if there was water up there, we'd know it. If there was a gallon of water that had come in to a spot right here, we'd know. We would know. So I'm confident we don't have a water issue. Here's our blinds. We got no
knob on this one. This one was one that didn't have it.
We do have
Those
a
blinds
screen.
were actually in this room when we moved in.
Windows are
And
fine.
actually,
The lights were in the window. Or what's that?
The blinds, these
the
are the
blinds.
original blinds when we
Okay,
moved in
I
here.
see. I see.
He's the one that, he put in brand new blinds downstairs for
I
us,
see. Okay. All right.
but everything up here is pretty much what came with the place.
I think. Is there anything else? I am running out
some
of.
of these vents, like this one's a good one. That register one's a metal one. The
Bathroom is the plastic one.
plastic vents, I mean, you step on them, they explode. You can see this one's been stepped on.
Everything alternative. Alt 94.
These were prior to us moving in.
Salt Lake City on Cumulus Media Station.
We just kind of got to sit there.
For everything alternative. Alt 94.9.
Okay. How many dogs have you guys got?
Two, we're babysitting on one.
One for a day.
The little itty bitty one. That's my brother's.
All right. Anything else you guys want to say before we call it a day here?
Yeah, I do. I'm willing to take and work with you in every aspect, but this isn't just where I live, but this is where I work as well. My job is at home. I work for Apple. Right now they're doing a whole bunch of releases and everything else like that, so it has caused my hours to be literally ramped up, and I just can't have him taking, or having people come in here when I'm trying to take and do my job if it's gonna be a noisy effect. We pushed this one on because after the second time when he come in and it just wasn't even done right, we're like, no, you're gonna get him back in, and at this point in time, you're gonna work on my time because I'm done playing the game. I want us here to know that it's done right. And at the same point, my job, I don't need have a whole bunch of noise. My office is right downstairs, right below all of this. So I was like, I can't have this type of noise. I take calls, so it's like I have to be in a call center environment. So I have to have everything quiet. And so our biggest concern initially with Doug was that he was taking and showing up here all the time while he was in full uniform and everything. And I've actually listed my complaints with the Utah Highway Patrol over that issue, and they've gotten that part of it resolved. If you guys call and at least give me some notice, I can take and say, hey, I'm working this day, can you come in this other day? My schedule just bounces every which way, so I don't know what I'm gonna be doing from one week to the next. But if I have a little bit of notice, I'm more than willing to let somebody come in here to get things done and taken care of. I just have to have some notice, not just an instant show up and expect that things
That looks awesome,
done.
Brian. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back on Monday and do your garage door.